Hey everyone and welcome to Scion Plays Corpse Party Book of Shadows. And now, let's move on to Shangri-La, the theme song of the last game, which I keep over-referencing a lot. And again, I'm going to be using a walkthrough because I don't want to take too long in these videos. I deserve punishment for my actions. Each time I took a photo with my phone, its flash made the school walls shine a bright, heavenly white. This was a place of solitude. She and I, now another soul to be found. I just can't stay away. Oh, of course. I was acutely aware that the hand in which I held my cell phone had begun sweating, and my breathing had become uncomfortably heavy. I was getting steadily more excited. It was all because of her, a perfect flower, brightly adorning the wall with its myriad colors, such with the departed female form spread before me. When I first encountered her, it took me several moments just to comprehend what I was seeing. I never beheld a person with such a grievous injuries before. I'm not even certain the word injuries would apply in a situation like this. What a state of mind! What state of mind could have caused someone to do this to another human being? I was certain the actions had been wrought by human hands, largely because both of our arms had been nailed to the wall with construction grade linchpins. Based solely on the dug out abdominals, seemingly without the use of tools, the intestines lying on the floor, the smashed eyeballs, and the exposed jaw. One might think she had been torn apart by wild animals, but the linchpins and the faint traces of bloody handprints here and there proved otherwise. And yet, this bold, finely crafted display of her body shows a clear will and a fiery passion on the part of the orchestra. The blood that splattered far and wide shone in my flash like a bright yellow red flame. Damn, I really can't fucking read. And few chunks of flat flesh were strewn about like flower petals. This flayed, eviscerated corpse with arms outstretched and nailed to the wall brought to mind images of Jesus nailed to the cross. But she was even purer than that. There was no self-sacrifice here, and no lesson to be taught. Whoever did this clearly had fun with it. They enjoyed killing her. They enjoyed destroying her. This fucking music is not helping! I suppose there are animals who will kill not for food but for sport, leaving the carcasses of their prey behind. Of course, even intelligent animals like the iron monkey and dolphin can be subject to occasional explosions and abuse within their ranks. Yet other humans possess the capability to turn their violent impulses into art. Can that truly be all there is to it, though? My internal monologue had become soliloquy, if only for a moment. What was it about this girl that fascinated me so? When does the aftermath of a murderer's actions did provide a certain freeing sense of childlike helplessness, to be sure, but why had she, in particular, struck in my fancy? This whole school is like a veritable corpse party. I've seen so many other bodies since I arrived here, but none like hers. The moment I first laid eyes on her will stay with me always. Not just the sight, but the smell too, hanging in the air like a steam after a hot bath. She was young, junior or senior age, high age. That's about all I can determine. Her uniform was tattered and soaked through with blood, and there was no student ID name tag to be found. The only reason I believed I believed her to be a she. In fact, was due to the presence of a makeup bag. I noted an orient tortoise shell jewelry box on the ground nearby. It's not because of the boobs. I don't have the slightest clue who she may be. So why am I drawn to her? Please tell me, who are you? The alarm on my cell phone sounded as it. Oh dear, is it already this late? The production of Barbara Siva was airing on MHK Educational Network that evening, and Maya had asked me to record it for her. Being away from my TV at the time, I set a few minor alarms on my phone to sound at the regular intervals beforehand. Maya was the most renowned for her love sweets and accessories and such, and I often wondered if anyone else knew how much she enjoyed the works of Rosalind. I need to find Mayu. She's lost without me. Ah, bright and beautiful Mayu, beloved by all who knew her. I was the only one aware of the weaknesses that lay within her heart. Therefore, I was the only one who could truly protect her. Speaking of weaknesses, I wonder what's become of Mochida's little sister. I certainly enjoyed chasing her around earlier. I gave her quite a fright. Yeah, 'cause you're an asshole. I mean, look. You have no pupils. You have none whatsoever. I adore watching her run for dear life. It was an act befitting of a psychopathic pedophile, yet I'm no such thing. Why? Then, did I glean such joy from it? I simply found her frail, cowardly countess to be an irresistible precious. The sight of an overwhelming weak person standing before me, utterly helpless and alone, elated my very soul. The sensation was very orgasmic. Yet, this was my friend's sister. For all the torment I caused, it certainly intended no harm. The perceived threat I represented just spawned such panic and horror within her that I couldn't help myself. Thinking back upon it still makes me smile. I swear, it feels like there's another one slowly and steady awakening within me. No, this isn't right. This isn't who I am. Could it be that this nightmarish location is messing with my head? Indeed, this wouldn't do at all. If I would return to the real world with Mayu and the others without first discarding this new me, I would no longer be able to live the way I did before. I suppose I need to erase all the pictures and movies I've stored in my phone, including hers. Episode 5, Shangri-La. I haven't got a clue what that even means. Amy! Toko! Anybody out? Anyone at all? Is anybody there? Crap, my phone, is it okay? Damn it, the strap broke. Nobody in here either. Where'd everyone go? Hard to believe we were just in the student council room. I guess that's a Chico-chan is what did us in, huh? This wasn't just some ordinary school building. Some fellow student council members and classmates and I all did that weird ritual, and then I passed out. I thought maybe it was anemia or something, but when I woke up, I found myself in this very disturbing place, and my friends were nowhere to be found. At first, I thought maybe this was just Toko playing a prank on me, but I quickly realized that it went far beyond that. I got angry, I screamed, I cowered in fear, and begged anyone who can hear me to stop doing this, but ultimately, I was just talking to air. This all felt like a bad dream, and I prayed in my heart of hearts, that's all it was. Because I knew I wouldn't be able to stand being in this horrible place at all. I just wanted to see someone, to be with someone. I just wanted someone to call my name. I'm Mitsuki Yamamoto. I'm 11th grade at Abiyakudan Senior High School. I serve as a clerk for the student council. I'm right here, and everyone! I'm right here! Alright, so the guide says to examine the door. The door is frozen in place, as it was just a decoration on the wall. It doesn't even rattle when pushed. Damn it, the windows were the same way. What the hell is going on here? I'm not going to accomplish anything by staying in one place. I need to keep looking for my friends. Okay, so now we've moved on, and my phone went off because of the stupid fucking email thing. Mitsuki! Who's there? It's me, Kosaki! Kosaki, where are you? We were in the same hall, but separated by a huge hole in the floor. Still, I finally found someone. Kensuke Kurosaki, a classmate of mine from 2-4. After being alone in here all this time, finding a friend. I could barely contain my extravagance, whatever the fuck that means. Kosaki, I'm so glad you're alright! You too! How you holding up? You're not hurt or anything, right? No, I'm just fine. How about you, Kosaki? Where are the others? I wish I knew. I only just woke up and I'm still trying to figure out how I got here. No kidding. We were on the student cancer room, right? So how can we oh Jesus Christ. So how come we're all on a run down school now? Did someone carry us while we're all unconscious? That's the only explanation I can think of, but I can't imagine anyone actually doing that. Yeah, that'd be pretty sick, but then, well, have you seen what's in here with us, Kawasaki? The dead bodies? Yeah, first time in my life I've ever seen the real deal. I was ready to piss my pants when I realized what I was looking at. Ew, come on. I'm serious. This place is so not safe. We need to find Kazami, Fukuro, and the others and get the hell out of here. Kosaki carefully inched closer to the hole in the corridor, bit by bit, then took a good long look inside. You could leap right over that, I bet. I mean, you're in the baseball club, and you're good at sports, so something like this should be no problem. There's no way I have to be a track star to clear that. Well, you never be one with that kind of attitude. Man, you don't mince words, do you? I wouldn't expect any less of you. Though, anyway, I'm gonna try to find some other way around. What? Wait! You stay right there, Mitsuki, in case anyone else shows up while I'm gone. You don't need to be in such a hurry. Why don't we stay here for a while yet? Don't leave me alone. I guess I can keep the pain. I guess I can kind of be a pain in the ass sometimes. In class and in student council meetings alike, I'm always trying to take charge. I suppose I have to be all docile and sweet like Emmy if I want to be treated like a lady. Out of range. Damn. Why would I need it the most too? The time display on my phone reads 29:09. Well, that's soon now, right? Maybe I got messed up when I dropped it. No! Not how phones work. What the hell is that? The hell? Kosaki's not taking an awful long time. I sure hope nothing happened to him. Hey! Anybody there? Kosaki? I'm here, over here, Kosaki! Mitsuki, is that you? Fukui! Thank goodness! I was looking all for you, Mitsuki. It was Matsu Fukuro, a classmate of mine on the student council president. He's always had a scowl on his face and dug his heels in the ground on everything. But right now, his cold abstinence was as welcome as it could be. Fukui, I'm so glad you're alright. Much better. Wait, wasn't that exactly the same thing I said to Kosaki? I really need to get some new material. I'm sorry, you caught me right as I was starting to panic. I mean, in this whole place, and Kosaki wandered off. Slow down. This isn't like you, Mitsuki. Are you saying Kensuke's in here too? Yeah, he was on the other side of that pit, and since he couldn't figure out how to cross it, he just ran up to find an alternative way around. I see. Jumping the gun as always, huh? Have you found anyone else? Fukuro? What about Toko? I'm afraid not. No Okawa and Takayama either, and no Kazami. Well, Kazami's probably fine by himself. Oh yeah, he's definitely fine if you know Kazami like I do. You might be right. He's strong in body and strong in will. I doubt even a place like this could bring him down. Anyway, once we reunite with Kosaki, we should make find the others our first priority. Maybe we should try finding an alternate route around this pit ourselves. Is that really such a good idea though? What if Kosaki gets here after we've already left? Then he'll wait for us. And if we still find our own route, there's a good chance we'll run into each other along the way. We may have it upon the others too. You're right. We can't just stand around or we'll never get up anywhere. I have to admit, I'm worried about Toko and the others. Me too. We have to confirm the safety of everyone from Byakudan as soon as possible. The door to the art room is locked up tight. So now we begin. It says to descend the first, second stairway to the south, which is the only way I can go. So we need to go down here. Like I said, looking for a walkthrough. Okay, so next it says, enter the music room and watch the ensuing scene. Okay, fair enough. I'm just following this walkthrough. I don't want to waste time. The first thing I noticed when entering the room were a stack of candles and boxes of matches right in the middle, right in my eyes. Had someone left these behind? These look fine, as long as they're not too damp. They should probably be usable. Come on, flame. I struck one of the matches along the side of the box. A small flame flickered into being. I popped up one of these loose candles and placed the burning match against its wick. It may not be much, but hopefully if someone comes into this room and sees this candle, they'll know that there are other living beings in here with them. I decided it would be best to take the remaining candles and box of matches with us, just in case we needed them. I retained the candles and the matches. This room's certainly fucking creepy though. I haven't been in this piano room in a while. Fukuro, look, there's something in there. Something small was firmly jammed between the keys of the piano. It seemed to be wedged in tremendous force, making it impossible to even move and surround the keys. Yeah, there's definitely something there, but I don't think we'll be able to get it anytime soon. We need something to get the fucking key. So next. Okay, so it says head to the school entranceway on the map. So it says the exit, so let's head over there. Yes, I know, being a walkthrough sounds like a childish thing to do, but I really don't want to keep you guys fully waiting. So we're back here again. Don't know why we went around in the circle, but fair enough. I can't judge this game for trying to do a little bit of backtracking, which happens a lot more than it should do. So we examine the bloody shelf. Okay. Okay. And choose check it out to obtain the OK. And then return to the hallway outside the art room on the second floor. Access from the southeast. Examine the door and use the... Okay, got it. Alright. It mustn't be easy to make it fit, as there are tiny pieces of flesh and scalp tissue along the side. The only standout injury is to the jaw, which is clearly smashed in, given the face of the eerie unnatural expression. Based on what's left of the facial expressions cut out hand and face, looking closely, there's something else in the children's mouth. Look, there's something in there. Check it out. I can definitely see something in his mouth, but I don't think I can, Allow me. Definitely not a fan of maggots crawling over me. Fukuro dug around inside the mouth of the severed head for a few moments, and then finally withdrew his hand. He was gripping something tightly between his foul-smelling, discolored, and dully glistening fingers. Here, I've got tissues. Thank you. It seems to be a key of some sort. After thoroughly wiping off all the maggots and bits of rotten flesh, the iron Fukuro produced from the head took on the classic look of a copper key. We have now attained the copper key. Now we can proceed. Is there a note here? There is. Being alone is scary, but being with someone is even more scarier. Stay alert. Don't let your guard down. Got it. Strange, disembodied voice. I'll do that, but first things first, head back up to the second floor to the art room. Okay, now we're on the stairs. Kind of weird we don't leave a extra from where I am. I'm in the building where fucking Kazami is, I think. Alright, you fucking door. The door is locked. I wonder if the key we found will work. Use the old key. Alright, it's a match! Go into the room. I prefer like if they let you click on the door and enter instead of that whole transition thing. Okay, so it says in the guide to examine the easel. It's faint and almost invisible from a distance, but there appears to be a painting of a white rose on this canvas, or maybe it's just a water stain. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I haven't got a fucking clue, because I can't see it! There's nothing even on it. Wait, what? It says examine something. There was quite a few objects, decorative. It says easel. It says examine the easel, and it says take something. Portrait. Portrait of a girl with long black hair, but her face has been completely blotched out with red paint. Interesting. It's a Adrenia. There's a palette knife placed beneath the canvas. It seems like someone might be useful. Take the palette knife. Hang on a second, what does it say? Okay, now I know what I need to use this for. I could have probably took it, guys. You never know when something like this will come and acquire the palette knife. Alright, so let's head back downstairs. I could have actually taken a guess what this was used for. But yeah, this is the building where Kazami is and where everything else is taking place. At least I think so. Oh yeah, this is definitely an alright. I fucking recognize this place alright. Bathroom there, main building there, fucking staff room there with the fucking blotchy ass fuckers things there. Oh yeah, I do remember this place. Fucking Kazami fucking bastard. Kazami bastard. Fuka, look, there's something in there. Oh, there's something small in the keys. Probably gotta... Yeah, there's only something there. Maybe we should use this knife. It says to try it, I think, yes. Yeah, we used the palette knife to get the key out. It sounded unpleasant and scratching, but ultimately we got the fucking key. Alright, I got it. It's a key. Totally different shape and size than the one that we used to the art room, too. Looks like we have a key, and it's been put in this pocket. So next thing we need to do is examine the nearby bookshelf. So, what could this be? Oh, here it is. So take out the box. Yep, it's locked. We should try using this key, and we did. The key turned without any resistance and the heavy glass door opened. Yay, we did it. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Doesn't seem dangerous or anything. I hope you didn't just jinx us. I wouldn't worry. Even if there's a bomb in there, I'm sure you'd be able to handle it just fine. Isn't that supposed to be the girl's line? Well, I'm actually just a chicken shit. That's it. I believe he's just chicken shit. I couldn't believe I just laughed. I guess because OTC's downpan reactions had become a source of strength for me. I can't describe how grateful I was just to have him here. He was like a pillar of strength. And with that in mind, I fearlessly opened the Polowanian box. Inside, wrapped in silk, was a small wooden box, board into with calligraphy. What is this? It's like the kind of thing you use to see someone's body's grave. That's exactly what it is. It's a wooden grave charm. It's kind of a protective charm. It's the sort of thing they burn at the Buddhist cedar stick ceremonies. I wasn't particularly well versed in Buddhism practices, but in a place like this, any sort of protective charm seemed like a good item to have. And now we have a Buddhist charm. So what do we need to do now on the list of guide? So it says, head to the first floor stairways. Wait, so head to the... On the far left side of the map, ascend it. Oh, you mean the... Oh. Oh, right, the west... Wait, what? Did it say west? Far left side, yeah, that's it. Yeah, should have fucking probably read it. I need to read more. Reading's good for people. Kids! Remember to read! It's good for you. Go to the hallway 1 south. It says go to the hall 1 south. Go to the hallway 1 south, 1 east of the girls' bathroom. Which is this one, I think. Should be this one. Well, it said come here. Oh. Somebody stole my head. Give it back. Maybe I can be some help to you if you do. Is this what the guide says? Oh, I think I might have screwed up. I think I may have done something wrong. I never did believe in the paranormal before, but after everything we've seen, it's a bit skeptical. That's not what I mean! I'm asking you what should we do to help this person? What do we do? We need to find our friends, but this poor soul has lost his head. Oh, fuck. I may have gone a little bit too far ahead. Shit. I'm seeing there's a fucking option on here. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. Okay, so I've saved it just in case. So I'm gonna go with don't help it. No, we'll just do it. As long as I like to help, I don't think we can really do anything. For Mitsuki, we can't. We don't even know what's going to happen to us if we can't. We just can't. I guess you're right. We should focus on our energy and find Kinsuke and the others. I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything we can do for you right now. Once we get out of here, though, we'll send the police and we'll just use it to... Wait, please. If you do my head, I swear I'll return the favor. There it is. This is what I was looking for. Looks like the key from an old-fashioned wind-up toy. It's just a wind-up key. But what does it wind up? It looks like it's about the right size for a toy, but in this place, you never know. It might as well take it, then make her across it when it attacks to something. I feel like I may have screwed up somewhere with this fucking ghost. But, I don't know. Girl's bathroom, telephone shite. This set is supposed to be used on something here. The atmosphere feels heavier here than it does anywhere else. The door seems to be covered with protective charms and seems to be shut tight, not even locked, it won't open. Maybe we can use the grave charm to find a way in. Is that one of the options? I have no idea because I've never played this one before, so it says... it says go to the bathroom and try it. Yes, please. The writing on these paper charms really does look pretty similar to the writing on the grave tag, but what are you supposed to do? Maybe chuck out the seals. Sounds like a good way to get cursed. How about I just set it on the ground instead? Figure I did exactly that, and after a few moments, there was a notable change in the air. And then, all of a sudden, the tags exploded. The grave tag emitted a bright blue light, and the door was engulfed in flames. Crap! The whole building's burning down! No, wait, look! I already turned to run, but Fuku's urging, I turned back, and I had to admit, what I saw defied my expectations and expectations as well. The flames weren't actually engulfing the door, but rather just the protective paper charms It fixed it to the door. It fixed it to it. The door, the wall, and the floor were untouched. And now we can get in. So now it says to. Okay, I've got it. There's a note on the door anyway. Let's keep our restrooms clean. Let's not take a shit in the floor. Okay, so what it says is to let's have a look-see. Let's examine these stalls. It's locked from the inside, but it won't open. There's a tiny hole. What's this? Maybe we can see inside of it. Don't do it! Maybe there's some purpose to this hole, I wonder. Insert wind-up key. Working on a hunch, I took the wind-up key from my pocket and tried sticking it in the hole. Surprisingly, it was a perfect fit. I then turned it, and with just a little bit of force, it spun 180 degrees to the right and produced a loud click. I guess it wasn't a wind-up toy after all. Then it seems like some kind of switch. A switch? Doesn't sound like anything changed though. Wait, look at the hole! As if on cue, a single hairline stream of blood began oozing out from behind the wind-up key. It slowly wended its way down the door and formed a gloppy pool. At its base, the whole room then filled with a pungent odor all at once. The smell seems... Oh, it's nothing! Another earthquake! No, earthquakes for days! I think it's over. Let's get the crap out of me! This whole building is run down enough. There's no telling when it will just up and collapse. Wait a minute, I'm just gonna quickly check something. I'll be back. I'm just gonna edit some settings on the emulator. So we just give me 1 second. And now we're back. Yeah, we need to hurry and find a way out. Okay, so the guide now says if I can keep my phone in one place. It says after doing that, return to the school's exit and an event should proceed. So return to the school exit. Okay. So let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys know there's like 37 steps to this fucking thing. It isn't like the chapter I did before where there was literally only 5 steps. Like, I'm not even joking, there was like only 5 steps for that thing. The exit door is rattling with the rain and the wind. It seems like a pretty normal from the openable door. Look! I think we can get outside! Oh, really? Strange.
Mayu! Iruka!
Let's go drink that. Mayu! Are you in here? There's a candle in here, though. No, look. Oh, Mayu. Where could you be? Now a dead body. Wonder what is going on in this school? Mayu must be left by herself in a terrible place like this. I hope she's at least with Miss Yuri or Mochida. Well, she was with Yoshiki, or myself, and Ayumi, but then something happened. Now we've gained control again. It says examine the... Oh, fuck. I wasn't expecting the corpse to be that close. It's a corpse. That's only just started decaying. It seems to be a junior high school bill. From what it looks like, it's been completely cut in half, using some sharp edge equipment. How awful. To cut someone in two, spine and all, would take the finest katana to pull that off. Either that or some form of machinery. The blood spray is primarily on the side, so I guess she was attacked from the front. What's this? I noticed a notebook with partially jolting out of her pocket. It was one of those cat-themed spiral notebooks. That's all the rage with teenagers these days. There may be information in here relevant to escaping this hell. I apologize for the intrusion, miss, but I feel I must take a look. I have no idea why we've been trapped here. But at least we're all here together. Mr. Gato's presence makes us all feel a little more at ease. Without an adult around, I don't think we could handle any of this. There's a fucking teacher here! How the hell did they oh wait, they managed to get Miss Yui involved in this as well, so Mr. Goto seems even more anxious than we are. He says we'll make sure we all get home safely. But his temperament just kept getting worse. He's usually so cool, but lately he just gotten kind of scared. Hiwako, Arisa, and the others are getting really fed up with him. Mr. Goto is so unfair. He keeps playing favors with Hiwaka. That was the last of our food too, and the one who stopped Hiwaka and Naraka from fighting. Mr. Goto is dead. No help here, it seems. There aren't any other clues to be found. Hey you, got any information for me? Talking to corpses, I must be losing my mind. How strange though, that I can come face to face with the dead now and not bat an eye. Perhaps my senses of fear have just gone numb. Up until not long ago, this girl was just like me, breathing, thinking, living her life. But look at her now, nothing but a foul-smelling piece of meat. She has a pretty face. Before long, that face is going to rot, and not a soul will ever want to look at her again. Hey you there! What are you doing? Oh, nothing of substance. Just trying to find some clues as to my situation here. Oh, alright. Then, I just heard a voice over here. It got me wondering. Shugo Taguchi, the name. As you can see, I'm a cameraman, though not the autistic kind who's planning on hitting the indie film circuits or something. I came to get footage for a special report, but I got something from my boss along the way. How about you? I got myself lost in the school building, and I'm presently searching for a friend. Uh-oh, you don't mean that girl on the ground over there, do you? Oh, no, I've never met her before. Phew, that's good. Well, kinda, I guess. Anyway, may I ask your name, and the name of your friend you're looking for too while I'm at it? I'm Sakutaro Morishige, and the girl I'm looking for is Mayu Suzumoto. She's short, smiles a lot, and generally has a cheerful countenance, really. Suzumoto. The cameraman named Taguchi suddenly flipped out the LCD screen on his camcorder and began rewinding through the footage. And what are you doing? Well, I don't want to sound crass, but I'm checking through the footage I've captured since coming here to see if her name comes up at all. I tend to file a police report when I get back, so I've been finding information on all the dead kids I found in here, like from the name tags. Bite your tongue! Don't say such stupid things! Mayu is alright, I know she is. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I don't see any named Suzumoto in any of my footage, and may I say, you're really very brave. Oh? Well, wherever you're looking for a friend or not, you really need to put you're all into searching that body, you know. You're one taking videos of corpses. Well, being a cameraman is kind of a strange thing that way. As long as I'm looking at them through a finder, it's just business to me. But if I try looking at them with my bare eyes, that frees up. There's a famous story about a battlefield cameraman whose camera broke while he was out on job, and he literally started crying like a baby. I see, that makes sense. You're not too interested in any of this, are you? I do have a tendency to run my mouth off sometimes. Now is always scolding me for that. Hey, I know. How about we search for our companions together? What do you say? No, I'm sorry. I appreciate the offer, but I prefer to search alone for the time being. I hate to get in your way, after all. Like how I'm gonna tag along with a motor mouth like this. Besides, he's an elder, so I have to mind my manners, which I'd rather not do. Oh, okay. Well, then how about we arrange to meet again? There must be a high MMFs in here or something, cause nothing can keep time in this damn place. But what say we try meeting up after an hour, give or take. I mean, we should both count ourselves lucky to have run into another living being. I'm sure an exchange of info must sound good to you, or no? Alright, if that's what you want.
Okay.
Okay, that's settled then. You take care now, you hear? So now it says, head to classroom 5A and examine the cabinet, then choose to take the kitty strip. So 5A. Was there a classroom here? Oh, here it is. Oh, now I know why. I'm next to the custodian's office. Well, technically, Morishige, you're not far from where Mayu is. I mean, we can pretty much go to the nurse's office and she'll be there. Yeah, if you're looking at this video, yeah, fucking... You're kind of dumb for doing so. So let's examine the cabinet. Beat up. Stapler, not one seems usable or functional, except perhaps this spool of a kitty strip mix. Maybe I should take it. Take the kitty string. I open the cabinet down and retrieve the kitty string from within. Seems good as new. Might just come in handy. So now it says, then head to the first floor staircase to the southeast part of the map and ascend it. Right, okay, got it. Quick, let's go everyone! We gotta get moving! We must keep moving and find Mayu! 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 That's how I pictured him sounding in real life. If this was dubbed by really badly done dub, it'd be really fucking funny. Head to class 1A and you'll be stopped along the way to continue. Continue to class 1A. Then examine the camera within and choose to take wire. There's a large hole in the floor here. It won't be possible to go down. Wait, what? Wait. Did I go on the wrong? Oh, this is southwest. I went the wrong stairwell. Oh, and I fucking idiot. I wasted all your time. I wasted everyone's time by doing so. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. I apologize. I am such a fucking dumbass. Happens a lot. So the candle's not here, so we're definitely in a different building. Okay, so 1A is here. Let's go. Gotta keep going. Can't stop. Gotta find Mayu. Shig, don't look at me. What? Am I hearing things now? That was close. As to where she actually dies in the game. But that shouldn't be possible because she died differently. She got her organs ripped out. Okay, we're here. So we're back here again in this fucking room. We're in full circle. There's a half-round corpse. Shibuya University Middle School. God, what's with this fucking music? Okay, so... Oh, look, there's a wire. You never know when something like this may come in handy. Maybe I should take it with me. Yes, take the wire. Yeah, it can't help to have this on hand. Head back to Morishige's starting point on the first floor, 1 north. I gotta go in a fucking circle now. It's 1 north, 1 west at the exit. I like how this game gives you a good direction of where you need to go from. That's helpful. So it's here. Okay, so there's something here apparently. We'll take a bit of ingenuity to get whatever that is in the hole. Maybe I can rake something out of the wire and try fishing it out. If I were to bend this wire into the shape of a fishing hook and attach to the kitty string, I thought, then maybe I'd be able to bring up what errors is down there and provide it. Well, it's not exactly professional grade fishing rod, but here goes nothing. Hey, I got it. Not a lot of resistance either. It mustn't be that heavy. I quickly but carefully pulled in the wire. Damn! Whatever it was, it fell off the hook before I can bring it up. I guess it didn't bend enough. Though, it wouldn't be quicker just to lower myself down the hole. Though, that would also be far more reckless course of action. I'm not sure what to do. So let's try fishing out again. The safe alternative is usually the better alternative. Even if it's a general annoyance, let's just give this another go. Alright, got it. I have to give more ginger about this time. What the fuck does that even mean, ginger? I began pulling up the line slowly and steadily and trying my hardest not to shake it any more than I have to. I've retrieved the student ID. It's Mayu's! It's the student ID from Kosaki Academy. It's Mayu! It's Mayu's! No! Did she fall into this pit? Mayu! Mayu, are you there? Mayu! Mayu! There was no response. Not a single sound of indication of movement. Maybe she wasn't down there after all. I don't see any indication of a person down there. Maybe she just dropped her student ID. That'd be the best case scenario. Before I even realized it, I found myself gripping Mayu's student ID tightly, squeezing it in my hands repeatedly as if it had to verify its existence. It felt like her ID had been entrusted to me, and I absolutely had to get it back to her. It was my mission now. Mayu, I'm worried about you. If you've been injured, no, I mustn't think like that. I have to concentrate on what lies ahead. From now on, I consider this proof that Mayu is definitely in here somewhere. And if I look for her long enough, I'm sure we'll meet again. So now it says head back to the first floor. So wait, what is this? Okay, so now return to the school exit and an event should occur. Ugh, another earthquake! Can this building even survive this kind of abuse? Taguchi's not here yet. I guess it probably hasn't been an hour yet. Well, now we just fast forward to where the fuck we are. What the hell is with these earthquakes? I don't know, but in any case, everything seems to have shifted now. All the holes and cracks in the walls have changed positions. Fukuro, I'm scared. Try not to let it get to you. What happened to the no-nonsense Mitsuki we all know? Mayu! Are you there? Mayu! Did you hear someone screaming? No, I can't say I did. Come on, Fukuro, let's see who it is. And now we meet up with the... Wait, damn it, she's so impulsive. Where am I exactly, anyway? Oh no, we bumped into someone. Mitsuki! I'm so sorry. You're not hurt, are you? Oh no, it's you. You're the dead girl that happened to be in the building though when I was playing this fucking yuka! With Kazami. So you're alive! I wasn't really sure who you were. But now I know. And now I feel bad. Because I know you're gonna die soon. And you too! You'll be dead too. This isn't at all a surprise. Because if anyone's watched my full playthrough of Corpse Bride, we all know how this is gonna end up. No, I'm just I'm fine. Sorry, didn't see it. No, it was my fault. I wasn't really watching where I was going. The girl in the I just ran into was wearing a school uniform I haven't encountered before, and standing next to her was a boy who had a halfway irritated look on his face, but was offering the girl a hand anyway. He was wearing a school jacket, and she was not. So I couldn't tell for certain, but they definitely came across as classmates, or at least schoolmates. You're from our school, it seems. Are you alone? Satoru Morishige, 11th grade from Kosaki Academy. Well then, we're the same grade. My name is Matsuru Fukuro. I'm 11th grade at Byakudan Senior High, and this is Mitsuki Yamamoto. Pleased to meet you. It's Sakataro. It's really a gratis name. It's like something out of a classic Japanese literature. Yes, I've been teased about it in my life. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I actually think it's pretty cool. Mitsuki, you mustn't say such boorish things the first time you meet someone. You probably cause problems for Morishige. No, it's alright. Is something wrong, Morishige? Well, you seem kind of, I don't know, down. No, I guess if you were all bright and cheery in a place like this, it'd be kind of disturbing. No, I assure you I'm fine. I'm just searching for someone, that's all. Ah, you too? We got some from our friends and been looking for them all over. Who is it you're looking for? A classmate of mine. Mayu Suzumoto, her name. She's small in stature, but her personality can light up a room. Ah, right. This is her. Here. Suddenly remembering that I fished up a student ID out of that pit, I withdrew it from my pocket and showed it to the two students. I'm afraid I haven't seen it. How about you, Mitsuki? Same here. Sorry, we can't be more help. It's quite alright. The student ID proves to me that she's somewhere in here. By yourself? Isn't that dangerous? You're welcome to join us if you like. We're checking the school as well. Wow. After all, we can help you look for this Susumoto girl along the way. Well, now I'm at a loss. If it were Mochida and the others, it would be one thing, but these are just two strangers. They seem nice enough people, though this Fukuo in particular seems to have a good head on his shoulders, and they don't come off as obnoxious. Refusing would present problems of its own, too. Okay, let's work together. So where do we go now? Good question. Let's read the guide. So it says an event should occur. So it says ascend the southeast stairway, then ascend to the northeast. Okay, got it. So now we have two other party members now. Our party is expanding, and we shall survive this ordeal. To the bathrooms! To the bathroom! The bathroom with all the dead people! That isn't really a joke. It's literally true. The bathroom's filled with dead people. So now it says, enter the girls' bathroom. Fair enough. I'll do just that. I mean, I love entering the girls' bathroom, apparently. There's a dead body on the floor who happened to have her head stuck in the toilet. Half the girls' body, based on the size, head stuck in the toilet. Review Academy Senior High School Noguchi. Now it says to examine the shiny object. There's a shining object on the floor. Read the various sections of the notebook if you like. Then choose stop reading and you'll obtain the classroom log. There's something under her body. I got it. Looks to be a class book logbook. Wow, Morishige, I'm kind of impressed. I don't think I could bring myself to touch a dead boy like that. He's trying to find his friend, so I doubt he'd let something like this, as simple as this, stand his way. Having been lodged under the decaying body, the logbook had seen bad days. Its pages are warped and stained with blood. And then it goes, the class designation 3A is still faintly visible on the cover. However, there still are sections that seem to have skipped leakage. Which section should we read? Pool opening. The 7th of January. Pool opening. The pool was finally open today. Everybody put on their bathing suits and went for a swim after some stretches and such. The water was so cold. Everyone was really having a good time together. Until somebody slipped and fell and hurt themselves really bad anyway. Cracked his skull and suffered brain damage. Seems he can't talk like he could before. And can't even feed himself anymore. Which section should I read? Disaster drills. There are missing letters and numbers all over this page. Many of them seem to have been initially erased. The 8th of February. It's some variety, but I have school today. At least 4 students forgot their disaster hoods. Teachers got really mad at them. And an announcement we had to go under our desks, and we had to move around. Oh, wearing our only, I guess, afterward, I don't know. I guess that's, it's so hot though. I did the really have to make a speech. The principal makes a speech. 3 minutes. Some people have fainted. And then we heard the two announcements and went back to class, and we ate our emergency rations. There were 2 students unaccounted, so we split up and searched for them. Oh god, this is getting into some weird shit. Today was the memorial service for the 3 children who were murdered. We sang for Kano, Yoshizawa, and Suji. Wait a minute! These are the 3 children that died! There were lots of mean comments from the parents while the principal was speaking. They told him to go home, take responsibility and stuff like that. But if we told our principal to go to hell, our parents would scold us. Well, I guess I'm done. What a fucking bunch of assholes. It may be best to take this logbook with us. Now it says descend and then head to classroom 3A, which I probably could have taken a guess on that one. I'm sorry, dead body. I needed that book, and that book was worth every penny. And this walk was helping me out a lot, actually. I managed to cut down a lot of time. Like I'm only in like an hour, I think. Bam, 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 bam. Now it says examine the podium. As you approach the teacher's podium, strange lettering becomes visible on its surface, almost as if it was embezzled into it. Bring back the classroom log and you took it from the reference for this instance. There's no telling what's going to happen next. You understand that, don't you? So now what? Is that it? Ascend the 2 stairway to the northwest and head to the reference room. This fucking music's so fucking weird. It's the weirdest one I've ever heard. I have no opinion on it, because I have no fucking idea what... It's just like the strangest bit of music I've heard from this whole game. Maybe it's because of Morishige's character. The reference door is locked, and there's a dead body on the floor again. Jesus Christ, this one's even bloodier. It's a completely fleshed corpse, based on the size of junior high. Her limbs are further inspection. There seems to be an indication of injuries. With all this blood, it seems likely that whoever did this to her, while she was still alive, how cruel. It looks as if she collapsed here, perhaps her injured legs or foot. I assume she was being pursued, and her legs were crushed as she tried to hobble away, quite thoroughly too, as the bones are practically liquefied. The attacker then seems to have crushed her arms after the intense pain caused her to stop resisting. Cause of death was shock from loss of blood, perhaps a pitiable and rather agonizing way to die. I wouldn't be surprised if she saw it herself. Looking closely at the girl's face, she seemed off. It didn't take long to realize what it was. She had no tongue. Did someone cut it out of her mouth? I heard that psychopathic murderers do often make mementos of the victims, but why the tongue? What does it symbolize? What's the point? Whoever did this is probably still at large. I'm getting more and more worried about Mayu. So it says now, examine the door to the reference room and examine... The door is locked and no key. It seems to be a 6-digit combination in appearance. Let's see if we can figure this out. It says you had to put in the... I don't even remember if I found a combination anywhere though, but fair enough, I don't want to give it down. 8, 2, 4, 3, 2, and 2. Bingo, the lock is now disengaged. Enter the reference room and then examine the center bookshelf. You should obtain the YUUYA statue. Okay. Not really sure what the fuck that is. The center bookshelf, which I think is... It's not this one. Actually, it must be this one. Bookshelf full of science books and biology, the stuff like a bunch of bollocks and all that shite. What a frightening image. It is. It's genuinely disturbing, but well made, I'll admit. Francisco de Goyo. Satora de Devoriant. A Suhuji. I believe it's called Saturn Devourer and his son. Oh, I probably could have maybe took a guess from the Saturn and all that. Though the original was a painting and not a sculpture. You're quite well versed in art history, it seems. Are you in school's art club or something, Morishige? No, I'm in the drama club. Wow, impressive. How is that impressive? I bet he have responded the same way if I said if I were in the baseball club or woodwind band too. Don't be an asshole, Morishige. The room fell into an awkward silence after that. I became acutely aware of my own poor disposition. Though I suppose I've never been very good at social interaction in the first place. I don't believe in wasting smiles on trivial things, and I've never quite learned how to lie, even to save face or keep it from hurting someone's feelings. So I've heard practice can get pretty rough in the drama club. Is that true? I'm sure there are a lot of variables to consider setting the stage, costume, and scripting. Maya's in charge of all that. I'm just the lead actor. Oh, nice! Being as tall and handsome as you are, I'm sure you're a big hit. No, not especially. It's not the outward appearance that matters, after all, but the acting. So are you planning to try an acting school in the future then? If possible, I'd like to study abroad and an apprentice of real actors. I've been saving my money and focusing on language studies to that end for some time. Whoa, very nice! It's amazing that you put so much thought into your future plans at such a young age. I'm grateful for this platitude, but that is all there are. Wait, that is all there are? No? These two can't possibly have a legitimate interest in the word I'm saying. I can't even conceive of being this captive by life details of a person I've only just met. But then, maybe I'm just overly pragmatic. Probably shouldn't we be going? Aside from that sculpture, there doesn't really seem to be anything else in here. Anything else of note in here, at least. Wait, we should return the logbook while we're here. True, we really didn't need the logbook anymore. The Goya sculpture, on the other hand, was proudly calling my name. I reached for it and picked it up, and handed it to Mitsuki since she had the biggest bag out of any of us. She looked puzzled, but took it anyway. We have a statue of... Was that the Scissor Man? So after that, let's return to the first floor and towards the locker room. When given the choice, turn back, and you should obtain the I didn't say the corpse or the corp key. And you want a corp key? Not really sure what a corp key is, but apparently it's a toy that's made of a corpora. Sounds very Australian. Terrible Australian accents. I have probably pissed off a few Australian people. I apologize. I am an asshole apparently, because apparently in that video of Cards Against Humanity we played Cards for Assholes by Assholes. Literally, that's what it was called. Human entertainment. Okay, let's head over to the hall. Head towards the locker room. I found it. It's awfully dark down this way. It's really cold too. It feels like there's cold water wrapping around my body. Coming down this hall may be dangerous. Turn back. Both faces were staring directly at me as if somehow I'd been designated their de facto leader. So after a moment's thought, I suggest we turn back. I didn't much care either way, but they obviously did. So it seemed the best course of action at the time. Yes, let's turn back. We've turned back and now we attain the corp key. I'm fucking sorry, I'm so sorry. Phew, thank God. Crap, I dropped it! Oh, a part of it broke. That's not good, is it? No, it is most assuredly not. Abandoned school building or no, it's something that doesn't belong to you. You really are a stickler for the rules no matter where you are, huh? Hey, may I see that for a moment, please? Sure, but why? I think I see something inside from where it broke. Oh hey, you're right, what is this? Isn't it just the wireframe of the sculpture used to hold the object shape? I don't think so. That's not all that's in there. I know why to find out. As they say, sometimes the simplest solution really is the best. If we wanted to see what was inside, the best thing was the surefire method. Smash it! The glory of sight, the sculpture hit the ground with all the force I could muster and shattered into countless pieces. And now we have the Kosaki! It looked old, but since it had been sealed away from the elements all this time, there wasn't a single trace of rust or corrosion on it. There's a label, Heavenly Host Elementary. So I guess this means it does indeed belong to the school building. Clearly, this is an important item to have. Now that I'm aware that Mitsuki's bag was not the safest place to store items, however, I pocketed it myself. We now obtained the Kosaki! Now it says... Examine, head to 4A and examine the shelf to attain an alcohol lamp! Oh sweet, we're gonna find some alcohol! Finally! The door is locked. I'll see about that. I'll fix that. I wonder how if I went to help that freaking spirit. It's locked up tight. May the copper key will open the door. Yes, use the copper key! Yeah, the door opened. Finally, we're inside. And we can get some alcohol. We can get drunk now! Uh-oh. Let's not touch that. It's an alcohol lamp. It looks like it's still got a decent wick and plenty of methanol in it too. Are those handprints on it, though? In blood? I hadn't noticed them at first, but Bit! Someone didn't proofread this! Bit Mitsuki was correct. There were small bloody handprints on the alcohol lamp. It seems small enough that most likely were held by children or child. I don't know about you guys, but this lamp gives me the creeps. Still, the more light source available to us in here the better. There wasn't something we could leave behind. It really was a stroke of luck that we stumbled upon something so inherently useful. And now we must return back to the locker room. So we're just gonna go to the hall. So once again, attempt to head towards the locker room. When given the chance, like the lamp. Figured as much. It's so dark in here. We should try lighting it. Should we try using the lamp? Light the fucker. That would certainly be a lot brighter than a candle, and should burn a lot longer as well. Here, I've got matches that we found them in the music room earlier. And now we have light. As the wick flared up, the whole hallway was bathed in a warm blue glow! Somehow the darkness just seemed to shrink away from it, powerless against this unexpected caribou opponent. And now we will go into the locker room, apparently. Okay, no, apparently we need to head to the pool. Whew, outside. What? Ube! Hey, Ube! Stay with us now! Collapsed on the ground was someone both of the companions clearly knew. She wore the same uniform as Yamamoto. But Fukuro and Yamamoto immediately ran to her side and began attempting to rouse and console her. Thank God you're alive! Are you okay, Ube? Are you injured at all? What about the others? Toka and Kazami? Do you know if they're alright? Find out of her mind. Now the conscious schoolgirl slapped away Yamamoto's outstretched hand and shocked to her feet. Mitsuki! What's wrong, Ube? Get hold of yourself, Emmy! It's me, Mitsuki, and Fukuro's here too! No! Get your hands off me! I have to run! If I don't, he'll catch me! She darted her head out wildly, surveying her surroundings. Surrounds quickly in front of me like a wide-eyed fawn who sensed a predator closing in. What on earth could have happened to her? It's as if her own paranoia had completely drowned out the sound of her friends and classmates, to such an extent that she didn't even notice them. She was also perceptibly shaken, a lot more than she would from the cold rain alone. Her teeth were chattering. Something had truly spooked her. Emmy? We're all going to die! He's gonna kill us! Anyway, it's not safe to be alone there! We're gonna go after her! What did you see, I wonder? She wants to come in contact with death itself to react so strongly, perhaps to murder on the loose. Maybe I should join them in their chase, but I have no responsibility here. This isn't my fight. Did they come with me in the search of Mayu? So I like to do something for them in exchange. But things seem in disarray right now, and I prefer not to get caught up in their mess. I resumed the search for Mayu on my own. Solo acts have always best suit me, after all. And now we continue the search. Oh, I miss you so, more than you can know. Tell me where, oh where did you go? Mayu? That was Mayu's voice, I'm certain of it! Mayu, where are you? Mayu! Answer me, please! Mayu! He's starting to hear things now. Mayu! Look, there's a walkway to another building. Let's go, okay? Nah. It's probably over there somewhere. My name is now Tommy. I'm a 7th grader in Mitsugara's girls middle school class 1-6. Nana is a friend I've had since I was a little girl. Her main name is now Ogawasawa. She's been with me up until just recently when we randomly got ourselves separated in the hall. I did still have another companion with me, but, well, she wasn't really someone I could count on, like, at all. Wait, now my feet are tired! That's how it always was with her. I lost count how many times she found to whine about this place. This is Chiya Yamase, a fellow member of the drama club, never satisfied, but willing to do anything about it. Drama fit her to a T. If Nana were with us, I'm pretty sure she would give in to Chiya's whining and insisting we take a break. But I'm not Nana. I won't be guilted so easily. Then have a seat, I'll go on without you. No! But you're too tired to walk, aren't you? I can walk. It was really just like leading the child around. He was spoiled as can be. I truly felt it wasn't possible for any human being to be more spoiled than Chiya. But it's not like I could really leave her behind. You know, she could die in no time flat, as helpless as she was. What the hell? That's dangerous, you know. The ground is slippery here. You can't just jump into me like that. But the thunder! You know, thunder isn't exactly a rare and mysterious or anything. It's certainly nothing to get worked up about. Do you jump and grab onto other people's shoulders when it's thunder at home or school too? If Nana's around, it's usually her. So am I supposed to be her proxy then? Now, are you mad? Not especially. Let's just go, okay? I'm sure you'd rather grab onto the real Nana rather than settling for a poor substitute like me, right? Seriously, you're just going to agree with that? The building seems a lot more run down than the other building. My head kind of hurts. I'll give you that one. I guess this is what they mean when they say the air feels heavy. We shouldn't stay in here any longer than we have to. I wonder if Nana's really in here. Well, all we can do is look for her. I'm sure she's doing the same right now. So we're bound to run into her sooner or later. How soon do you think? Maybe Nana's already... Already? Again with that crap? Just stop, okay? But... Don't cry, damn it! I'm scared too, you know! I told myself that I was going to find Nana in the second building. Come hell or high water, failure was not an option. So now we're beginning this fucking thing. So it says to attempt to head to the staff room, you should come across a hole in the ground. Staff room? Oh, we're in this fucking building. Alright then. Kinda surprised I'm playing as her, because I never played as Nana in one of the other games. In the first game. There's a large hole in the floor blocking the way through. Okay, now what? You should come across a hole. Ascend either staircase and head to the hall, west 1, 2 north to the art room, and pick up the battery pack. Okay. Which should be lying on the floor. Okay, got it. Interesting. Kind of surprised there is a battery pack in here. Why the hell would you go to... Why would you go to either staircase? Like, that's stupid. You just want to go to the one that's straight ahead. So it says the art room. There should be like a battery pack around here. Whatever the hell that looks like. What the hell? Okay, stand and head to the hallway. 1 west, 2 north of the art room and pick... Oh, right, fuck. I went to the bucket. I thought it was in the art room. Should be a battery pack down the floor. Got it. The dull, gloomy corridors seemed lit up brightly just for a moment. Was it lighting? But we weren't near any windows, and there was no thunder. Good fucking question. What could it possibly be? There's a gun on the floor. There, glinting in the dim light, sat what appeared to be a component for some electrical device. In contrasting with anything else in the school, it seemed like a fairly recent item. Decade old at most likely new. What are we supposed to do with this? I'm not sure, but it kind of looks like a battery, maybe. Maybe someone brought a buffed up phone or a game system in here. Might as well take it with us, I figured. Though, if I gave it to Chia for safekeeping, it would no doubt be on the ground again. Be on the ground again somewhere. So I decided to pocket the thing myself. We turned to the hole on the ground floor, and things should change in the process. Okay, I've just read the walkthrough. It says Sorry, I pressed on my mind. I read the walkthrough and it says I need a save, so I'm gonna save it here just in case. Okay, there we go. So, anyway, let's head to the hole. And things should change apparently. On the other side of the hole, there was a man collapsed on the ground. I couldn't see any obvious wounds on him, but he wasn't moving. It was hard to assert details in this dim light, but it seemed a bit too big for a middle schooler or a high schooler, and he wasn't wearing a uniform. Who is that? Is that Taguchi? Seems a bit old. Is he dead? I don't know. Are you alright? Are you injured, maybe? Still no response. Maybe we should chuck something over there, or maybe that would be a bad idea. Now, look! This is lying on the ground over there. A camera. What if it's his? It's fairly expensive looking DV camcorder. Well-worn one, at that, with dings and chips all over it nonetheless. It still looked like it'll probably still work. What is it this time? Mayu! Where have you gotten yourself off to? I swear I heard your voice just a moment ago. You can't be far. Were you singing about missing me? Are you okay? Have you been injured? Are you afraid? Are you lonely? Damn it, Taguchi! Where the hell are you? What the hell is keeping you? It's been well over an hour. I'm waiting here to exchange information with you. When could I be out searching? Damn it! God damn it! Why has it come to this? Mayu, I don't care about anyone else. I just want you to be safe. Just you and I'll be happy. The hell are you looking at? In an aggressive state, I kicked a pair of hallway slippers, and they were sitting on the ground nearby, and they flew right into the dead girl's face. What are you doing sitting in a place like that anyway? You're dead. You're not worth such an honored seat. You're an eyesore. What's that look? You think I'm strange? What gives you the right? You goddamn stiff! I grabbed her jaw and began shaking her around. It was a bit startled by the sensation it felt, just like I was touching living flesh. Except this person was very, very cold as a statue. A statue covered in skin and muscle, but a statue nonetheless. What am I doing? Have I lost my mind? Why else would I be venting my anger at a dead body? I'm terribly sorry. I see that your eyes have been sliced open. You weren't really looking at me anything, were you? What's wrong? Can't get your tongue? If I'd asked you this a few days ago, I had no doubt you've been able to voice your objections and slap me around the face, Miss Arasakeda. Pity. Get together, Sakatoro. If you keep this up, you'll never find Mayu. Besides, this poor girl is an unfortunate victim. She's done nothing wrong. Wanna know a secret, Keita? You're quite the looker right now. But you're going to just rot from here on out. Just rot and rot. Rot until your flesh gets all soft and mushy like soup. Your skin starts to stretch and sag, and your eyes split out of your head and rot like eggs. The smell you produce would be fouler than any toilet or any part of you. Your face and your eyes and your bowels will become maggot chow. But before that happens, yes, let's preserve that beautiful form of yours, shall we? I throw my cell phone back on and switch to the camera mode, examining the lens on that lovely Miss Keita. Her slashed and broken gaze was focused ahead of her at a downward-facing angle. Yet in contrast to those injuries, she wore a peaceful expression on her face. Almost as if she was posing for me, just waiting for me to hit that shutter button. What lovely visage. This would be a splendid picture. Superb. Have you ever heard of a French film called Untimely? You remind me so much of it right now. I might take another. You might just be more charming now than you were when you were alive. Yes, I think you must be. I mean, just look at that face. The line formed by the stiffened cheekbones, and I'm sorry, but it's just so erotic. Those cuts on your wrists. I tried poking her room with my finger, and heard a moist, squishy sound as my fingertip was swallowed up. She had gone cold. I guess there was still some blood left in her. Either that, the decomposition was already underway. I pushed farther in, digging my finger through the gaps between her muscles until it struck something soft and hard. It struck a bone. This viscous chill billies, the steady strength of the marrow within. It's absolutely sensual. As I drew my face into her forehead, a few particular particles of perfume scented the foul odor of sweat and sembu that had heretofore been assaulting my nostrils. Sealed in a place like this, unable to even wash your hands, but you still find the time and energy to groom. How delightful. And yet, the smell of death and blood suits you so much better. So much better. What the fuck is even going on? What the hell have I been doing? Why have I been taking pictures of corpses? I suppose they do say stress is like the real killer in situations like this. So anything I do to relieve my built-up stress isn't so bad. Yeah, it's all just hapstance that happened to the corpse in here. So, kind of figured Taguchi was taking photos of the corpses in here as well, and he said he was doing it so he can file a police report. Well, now has long since come and gone. Perhaps it's time to search for him as well. It's entirely possible that he's met with Mayu and is accompanying her, after all, in which case, standing around here would accomplish nothing. Okay, we're finally getting somewhere. Okay, I'm just quickly reading through this ahead. So, amidst the darkness of the corridors, I spy human figures, living ones this time. 2 of them. Oh, it's those 2! Both female and both much younger than I. I approach them without making a noise or saying a word to announce myself. Wait, what is it this time? A junior high, I guess, maybe 12 or 13. One was clearly much more fear-prone than the other, as she wrapped herself around her companion's arm and she was actively trying to hide behind her. Oops, shite. Where's the lock button? She was oh, here it is. She was looking in my general direction, but with the light as dim as it was, I had no idea whether or not she can see me. After a while, after finding survivors in this line of the dead was a rare occurrence indeed. My focus was squarely on the man sprawled on the hall down there. He was unconscious. Probably worse. An uncrossable gap separated us, but I definitely recognized him. It was Taguchi.
Taguchi-san.
Is Mr. Taguchi dead? I was concerned about him. Was I concerned about him? Did I feel for him? Honestly, no. I felt nothing whatsoever at that moment. I was simply asking because I was curious. I'm normally calm and starched. Sure, but this seemed cold, even by my standards. Did I really not care? Did I even not care one way or another if we were dead? Hey you know that guy? Not really. But you just said a name, didn't you? Here, this belongs to him. I give it a look. The girl handed me a beat-up DV camera. No doubt about it. This is the same one that Taguchi had been looking into when I met him earlier. I took about a word and immediately tried to turn it on, but to no avail. I had no power. Battery's dead. Doesn't seem like much use anymore. I think we found a battery pack on the ground too. Here, try it out. Okay. The hell is his problem? Okay, he says. What kind of social reject accepts a stranger's kindness like that? Not that I need thanks or anything, but still. No. Don't worry, he's not even listening. I placed the battery pack into the DV camera and immediately saw the red light pop up. Still fully functional by appearances. Now I can check over the footage he's collected. So, what are you two doing here? Well, we're looking for our friend Nao Osagawa, Hikari Kirigami, fellow students from Misashigawa Junior High and some others from the senior high. My name's Nao Tom, and this is Chiem. Yes, I see. 2 middle schools there. The litter of you two reminds me of Mochida's sister. Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a senior high student, right? I'm looking for someone too. Her name is Mayu Suzumoto. Have any of you seen her? You know it's problematic to introduce yourself before you start asking questions. Oh, I'm Terry. Sorry. I'm Psychotoro. I can't fucking pronounce his name now. I'm Sakutoro Morishige. I'm 11th grade at Kisaragi Academy High School. Back to my question, have any of you seen... I have a picture of it, look. I flipped open my student ID, as if I were a sheriff flashing my badge, but my response from those two will not encourage her. They quickly glanced at with one another and then shook their heads. I don't think either of us have seen her. No. I see, that's alright. There may be some clues to whereabouts in this camera. I rewound the tape bit by bit, put the camera in playback mode. Immediately, horrific images began displaying on the device's tiny LCD screen. The audio was irrelevant. It seemed like the only sounds of the tape were those of Taguchi's ragged breathing and footsteps, and his occasional self-mutterance. 90% of the footage then consists of dead bodies, and while the main 10 was mostly just the camera autofocus in the dim light. Each body was shot from a variety of angles, so the cause of death could easily be determined. Guess he was just planning on showing us the police. The hell is this? It's not about dead bodies! Get in the way! I don't want to see that! The two noisy girls were peeking in on the video's contents over my shoulder. Neither seemed quite certain how to react. Amazing. You did a really amazing job with these. So many bodies I haven't even seen yet. So many, they're like Shishiki paintings. They're so beautiful. Still, his technique could be better. He does little to catch the viewer's eyes. there's too much restraint, too much distance. If it were me. Naru? Okay. What's the matter? Why exactly are you laughing? Laughing? Am I laughing? Yes, you're smiling and laughing. Like you're having a grand old time. Oh well, that's rather odd, isn't it? Now let's... Okay, I'm sorry, but we have to be going now. Going? Where exactly? Well, we're in the middle of searching for our friends. What's your rush? Maybe there's something I can do to help. That's quite alright. We'll handle it our own. Goodbye now. I think there must have been a misunderstanding. They must think I'm some kind of pervert. Well, that's fine by me. It would be a pain in the ass to change their minds anyway. Besides, that was a very fascinating reaction. I think I'll leave the camera here. It's Taguchi's eyes. After all, no one else could possibly feel what he felt from anything he caught on it. Oh, Jesus Christ! I want to keep on taking in these surroundings with my own eyes, to keep feeling what the school has to offer in my own personal way. I want my own collection. Oh, I suppose I just want to possess the dead. I want to make them mine. Wait, what am I thinking? I should be searching for Mayu right now. These photos are just a stress relief. If I lost myself to despair before finding Mayu, she could be gone forever. I mustn't let that happen. Yes, this is all just one step in the long process of finding her. I'm sorry I can't be making. Fuck's sake. Hang on, I'm gonna quickly take a drink. I said I can't be mixed up in a single step of my angle, but I want to see more. Okay, now it says, examine the body lying on the hole. Taguchi is completely motionless. It's impossible to tell from here if he's dead or though simply unconscious. Another earthquake? After bracing myself for an indeterminate amount of time, the earthquake finally subsided. There's a canvas shimmering here along with a note. Whatever you do not look behind you. What happens if I do? Don't look back! What the fuck are you talking about? Stay back! What's wrong? Where's Rukuro? Shut the hell up! I told you to stay back! You're in league with him, are you? You seem confused. What happened to Yamamoto? Don't touch me! There's blood on your hands! You really are! You really are! You're mistaken. This is from examining a dead body earlier. It's just I thought then. How can you be so cavalier about touching corpses? You're not right! There's no getting through to her in this state, it seems. I won't be fooled! I won't be taken by your lies anymore! She's certainly in a mood. Living humans are so in a deal more noisy. People need to understand the value of silence. Yamamoto? Gone already, is she? Oh well. Who gives two fucks? Like literally, I don't even give two fucks. I know how it's gonna happen. I should find some place to collect myself. That's right. I can always go back there. I almost forgot about the taping that about that production of the Barbara of Syria. I have to make sure I get home in time. And here I was again. I pressed a button on the phone to shut off the second alarm I set. If this time display were accurate, then there was no chance of making it home in time to record the shit from Mayu. I have to apologize to her later. I slammed my finger naturally, almost automatically, from shutting off the alarm to opening my folder to save my pictures. There was no sound in the room, other than the tone of the button presses. Virtually no light other than which shone from my LCD screen, or so it seemed anyway. Yet this was my rock. In this place I could truly relax. Here and here alone I felt peace. The air was filled with the overpowerful aroma of blood and entrails. It'd be enough to make most people vomit. But for me, it was a smell of savor. It even described it as comforting. Perhaps it's because it reminded me that I was in her presence. She who decorated the wall like a flower in full bloom. When I sat across from her, I felt more at ease than I can possibly convey in words. We're fucking back here again! It was as if she has always been here for me. As if she was waiting for me. And sure enough, whenever I felt weary or needed respite, the door to this infirmary would always open despite the tendency to go— Oh God! It's fucking Mayu! Mayu died in the infirmary this time, so it's fucking Mayu! Each time I did, I would always be drained in, as if the room was swallowing me up, and my eyes would always happen upon this offering first. This girl upon the wall, slowly drying and slowly rotting, would always be there to greet me, and never once did I tire of the sight. I should have taken a lot of pictures of the dead. I began talking to myself, or maybe I was talking to her. Within my phone's memory was stored of some of the man's most sensual, most voluptuous objects d'art, and she was the tip of the brush, the grand prelude. Amassed her whole other buildings worth of beautiful sculptures to admire now. Too, I was filled to burst. This is the one. This was the sculpture known as Mitsuki Yamamoto in life, but in death, she was my property. One of my many precious found arts. Those spirited eyes now dull and clammy. Those lips that spoke such harsh words, now stained with blood. Her abdominals shredded, her innards exposed. So alluring, so captivating was she now. Sometimes destroying that which is beautiful only serves to make it more beautiful. And truly this was the proof. Still, it's such a shame. It was a shame that I could only gaze upon those gorgeous works of art within these school grounds. Before returning home with Mayu, I needed to erase every one of these photos from my phone. It seemed like such a waste. The world in which I once dwelled was far too narrow-minded to accept these masterpieces. It was often a hard place to call home. But as long as I had Mayu with me, I could endure. And to that end, this photo was an obstacle, a deterrent, a hurdle to be overcome before I could rejoin the world of the living. I needed to delete it, to put it all behind me. Well, I'm sure I'll be fine. If I do it after I get back. The fuck? It's the fucking theme song! Alternative Universe Tale. What the fuck was that about? Looks like I unlocked Miri. Lots of voice actors. And now I get to save my game. So thank you, walkthrough. You actually saved my life. Because otherwise I would be stuck a lot of the time and I wouldn't have a clue where the fuck I was going. Yes, I know that sounds fucking cheap. But this is my experience in things. I don't know what's gonna happen in these fucking cutscenes. At least I think that was Mayu, actually, when I think about it. Anyway, that was Shangri-La. And next time, we'll start Miri. So I'll see you guys later.